Masculinity is the flipping S word, and that's because it just means a lot to me, and it's changed my life forever. It's, becoming a masculine man or striving to become a masculine man has just made me live a healthier, more productive life. But today I want to speak about a specific type of masculinity, and that is the masculine urge of craving success, craving becoming the best, becoming the greatest, right? And it really does surprise me that more men don't have this specific masculine urge of wanting to be the best around, better than everyone else. It's so common, especially in this generation, for everyone, especially men, to just be average, and I just don't understand. And it's not even a thing where, there's a bunch of men that are average out there and they're trying to change and they're trying to be better. No, these men are accepting mediocrity, right? They're accepting being average and normal and boring, right? And not striving to be the best, like someone like me, for example, right? These men are, fine having normal jobs, going to school, having average friends, just being degenerates, right? And it's just something that I can never really understand. Like, don't get me wrong, right? Like, I'm not perfect. I mess up a lot. I mess up, every day, right? As everyone does, right? But when you think in the long term, a lot of people, when they think in the long term, they don't really have any goals or things they want to work towards. It's all about in the moment for them. All they care about is the present moment. They don't care about the future. They don't think about the future, their future family, their future kids and grandkids even, right? Like I would, for example. They just, it's a shame, bro. Like, and it's not even just people my age, it's people all ages. People all ages are average, right? I look outside and I see, old men, vaping on their balcony, vaping, old men vaping. How sad is that, innit? So sad. Old men vaping, and these men are fat, they look unhealthy, they just have like feminine fat bodies, like, and I just look at them from my window and I'm just like, how do you live like this? Honestly, how do you live like like just by looking at you, I can tell that you don't have any self-discipline. And I don't know how you can live like that. Wake up every day, look at yourself in the mirror before you're about to get in the shower and be like, this is me, man. I'm just fat in it. And I I don't have much to talk. I don't have much room to talk. I don't have the best physique of all time. But like, I don't look like these people is the point I'm trying to make. And even if I was fat, at least I still have the mindset of, okay, I want to improve, I want to get better. These fat old men vaping on their balcony, smoking their life away, right? They don't want to improve, they don't want to get better, because like, it doesn't take that long to improve. And that's with anything. That's with, overcoming addictions, just improving yourself. It doesn't take as long as you think. So once these men are still doing these bad habits at the age of 30, 40, 50, it's like, do you think they really want to change? Do you think that been spending their whole lives changing with no improvement? No, right? Because with hard work comes results, right? After some time, right? Don't get me wrong, like, it takes longer with certain things than others, but it doesn't take 30 years to quit vaping, quit smoking. Bro, you can quit any addiction in like the longest it should take you to quit an addiction is like a year or two, honestly. If it's you're addicted to like a hardcore drug or something, it should take you a year or two, not 30 to 40 to 50 years, right? Which shows me that these men do not want to improve. They don't care about themselves. I'm sick. I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of just looking out my window and just seeing averageness, right? And listen, I'm not, like I said, I ain't perfect. I ain't pretending to be some king or anything. I've got a lot of work to do myself, right? But at least I have something that most people don't out there. I have the mindset of improvement, self-improvement. This is a self-improvement channel, and I want to improve myself. These people, they don't have that, right? And people criticize me in the comments saying, why do you care about other people so much? They should do whatever they want because it's their own lives. Why don't you just live your own life? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for actually not being selfish like you and actually caring for these people and the future of this generation. I'm making this video because I care for the future of this generation. I want to see strong men every time I leave the house. But I barely ever see that, right? I've only put it like this, right? Bodybuilders. I've only seen like one or two bodybuilders in my life. What, seriously, one or two bodybuilders in my life, like big, like proper big guys, right? And one of those times, I wasn't even in my hometown. I went down to the city. I went down to London, and I saw some bodybuilder, right? It's like, and that's my point. You never really see anyone masculine anymore, man. It's just a big shame. It's a big shame. And I don't understand as a man how you can just accept mediocrity. Mediocrity, I struggle to say that word. I don't even know if that is a word. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know how as a man you can just accept being average. Like, don't you just like wake up and just like want to be the best? Like, even if I slack a tiny bit on self improvement, I get really freaking sad. Like, oh man, I slacked on that. I didn't do this. I said I was going to do this and I didn't. If I don't stick to my word and follow and have a routine, I feel awful about myself. I hate myself because I'm not doing what I should be doing as a man. You know, I'm not, me slacking, me not working out for a day or me not doing something I promised that I was going to do in the day is, that tiny little thing is going to affect me slightly in the future, right? It's everything you do now, everything you do now is what's important for the future. It's what's, it will depend on your future. I don't know why that took me so long to say, right? So like me, slacking on like self-improvement for one day, in the moment won't feel like much, right? The next day I get back to it and it's all fine, right? But in the future, I missed out on one whole day, so that's 24 hours of discipline, right? So it's kind of a lot when you think of it like that, right? Whether it's having the most money around you, having more money than anyone you know, whether it's having the best physique than anyone you know, whether it's just being smarter than everyone you know, how do you not just want to be the best at least something, right? And people will say, in this generation, like if you want to like strive for something and be good at something, people call you egotistical and selfish for, wanting to brag in front of everyone else. But it's not about bragging. It's about showing people what you've worked for and, giving them a reason to show you respect, because that's what, a lot of us, if not everyone, wants in this world. They want respect from other people, whether that's, women or other men, right? We want respect from people. We want to feel respected and appreciated and like, oh, geez, that guy, you don't want to mess with him because he's a hard worker, he works hard and he should be proud of himself and everyone else is proud of him. That's how we want to feel. We want to feel loved, especially the people that, I'm very lucky to have like two loving parents, right? But a lot of people out there don't have that. They have one loving parent or no loving parents, and they crave that even more to just feel like they matter. You know what I mean? Like, even me with like two loving parents, there's a lot of times where I feel like I don't matter, and I felt like that for years, right? So it's even more important because like as a girl, like listen, I ain't no girl, so I can't like be 100% sure. But like as a girl, I just feel like you don't really have to do pretty much anything for appreciation. You always get appreciated no matter what you do, just for being a girl, just for having a vagina, right? So, obviously double standards, but I'm not here to make excuses. I'm not here to complain because that wouldn't be right of me to do as a self-improvement YouTuber. Like, I'm a man. I'm grateful to be a man, and, I'm going to get respect by working hard. And I feel like that's better anyways in the long term. Because if you just get respect for being a celebrity son, for example, right? Like, I haven't done anything. I haven't worked to get respect. So it's like, I'm not going to be as grateful for it as if I actually worked for that success and actually worked to be respected. It just feels good. And it's not about bragging and flexing. It's just about respect. Respect is the main word I want you to take from this video, respect. Because, you can say to yourself, well, I don't care, I just want to be average, but you don't. Deep down, you don't. You just don't want to put the effort in. You don't not want to be average. You don't want to put the effort in, right? You're telling me you wouldn't have, you wouldn't want to have the best physique in the world. You wouldn't want to be rich, you wouldn't want to be respected by everyone that looks at you, right? No, of course you would. Of course you would. You're just lying to yourself and you're just being lazy. So, if that sounds like you out there, hopefully this video is a way of just telling you that, bro, just get up, man. Do a push-up, bro. Just do something. Like, do something productive. Improve your life. Think of your future because, we can live in the present all we want, but the future is what's important. The future lasts longer than the present. The present, like, it's kind of weird when you think about it. It's for kind of a deep thought that's, like, kind of random, but it's like almost the present doesn't exist, right? Like, it does exist, but it's like the present is so short. It's like less than a millisecond long, while the future is, let's say I live till 90, right? I've got another 70 years left on this earth, right? 72 years. 72? Is that the right maths? Or is it 62 years? Oh, jeez. I'm not really good at maths. I left school a long time ago. I'm an old man now. But that's embarrassing. But yeah, you get my point. It's like, work hard, not to flex on other people and, get revenge on other people, but just for respect, you know. If you want to use that as motivation to, you know, get revenge on other people and like that made fun of you, cool, right? But the main reason why you should want to work hard and be the best is for respect. And once you start working hard, that is what really unlocks your masculine urge to work harder and harder and harder. And that is what being a man is about, working hard. You know, I always go back to the cavemen and what they used to do, right? They worked hard non-stop, right? They barely, you know, experience comfort. The only times when they probably experienced comfort was when they were like having sex with a woman, right? But other than that, they were always like, working, finding food, hunting, exploring, you know, discovering things. And that's what men are built to do. They're not built to just lay around all day like a woman and just, you know, relax and everything's given to them. Men are made to work, right? And unfortunately, that is how it is, right? No matter what you say, hey, that's not true, that's sexist. It's not like, it's not sexist. Men were made to work. Women were made to, you know, do things here and there, but mainly women are meant to receive things. And I mean, obviously they give birth, but yeah, yeah. But that's a topic for another day. So long story short, listen, man. I'm assuming that if you are watching this video, you are somewhat average. You are not where you want to be yet, right? So whenever you just feel like, oh, just giving up, just forgetting about self-improvement, pretending that you never even discovered it, just remember why you started and how, you know, good it would feel to just be the best, you know, have the best body, have the most money, just be the smartest, be the best at freaking the violin. I don't know, whatever it is, right? It doesn't matter. Becoming the best at something and gaining the respect and appreciation from other people, and, you know, people just begging to be in your shoes. That's what I think about every time I lose motivation, and it really pushes me because I want to be that guy. I want to be the guy that everyone looks up to, and I hope I can be that one day. And I hope you can be that one day as well. If you have enjoyed this video, if you have found this video helpful, consider subscribing, because, you know, it's a journey. This YouTube channel is a project, trying to build a community, trying to build a strong group of men that I can connect with and talk to. So if you want to follow me on that journey, consider subscribing, liking the video, you know, commenting, you know, doing what's best for that algorithm, you know what I mean? And yeah, I think that's everything I want to say. Remember, masculinity is key. Thank you for watching as always. Take care and peace. Bye-bye.